Rio, the girl in our lives, and this right here is the latest video for my vlog, y'all. So I'm actually going to be doing something a little different tonight, so I hope that you guys don't mind, but I have always wanted to incorporate other people's stories on my channel because I believe that everybody has a story. And I'm sure you guys have had enough of hearing me spew my opinions about this, that, and the other. But tonight you have the honor, as I have had, to interview Jade and to hear her story. She is a recording artist, aspiring recording artist, I should say. She has several songs that she's already produced, and they are available on many different platforms. We'll leave that in the link below. But I would love if you would just welcome her with open arms. And with no further ado, here is Jade. All right, so...
But you asked me my name and I'll explain the meaning behind it.
Lady, what is your name?
Jade. And I'll explain the meaning behind it if you like.
Please do.
My dad named me Jade because, I represent his jewel.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.
And it's funny because when I was born, I had green eyes.
Did you?
And I just think that it's interesting that my name was Jade because out of all of my siblings in life so far, it seems like I've prospered the most.
Really? How many siblings do you have?
There is 3 boys, 2 girls.
That's a large family.
So me and my sister, well, I got one sister, so 1 girl besides me, but 3 boys.
And where do you fall in line in this?
I'm in the middle.
In the middle? Why didn't you tell us where you're from? Where were you born? So music brought you here, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What got you interested in music? Like, did you come from a musical family, or did you just always have a strong desire to be a part of music?
I come from a musical family. My
Yeah?
father was a blind DJ.
He's a blind DJ?
Yeah, he was a blind DJ.
Fuck out of here.
But he also could play the guitar.
Really?
He played the piano as a blind
He's
man.
like a savant or something, you know?
My dad, he wasn't born blind. He went blind when he was 21, when I turned 1.
What made him go blind?
Diabetes.
Really?
Yeah, medicine wasn't as advanced, so they didn't know what he had. He almost died when he was a baby, but my grandmother, they had a family doctor that they took him to. He was like a last resort, and that's when they found out that he had diabetes. They tested him for it.
Is your father still around?
No, he passed away when I was 15.
And what about your mother?
My mother passed away last year.
How old was she when she passed away?
It just was her year anniversary in December. But
now you mentioned to me in another conversation that you were the only child that was there for your mom, and you nursed her and took care of her. What was that like?
Well, I can't say I was the only child that took care of her, but I think when it came to laying her to rest, I handled that responsibility.
You stepped up.
Yeah.
Was your mom closer to you than your other siblings?
I feel like in the end, yes.
Yeah. What was it like growing up with her?
I really didn't grow up with my mom.
No.
My mother gave us up. We actually.
Do you want to talk about what was going on in her life at that time? Like, why did she do that?
My mother, she was on drugs and she wanted to date, other people.
She wasn't ready to settle down and be a mother.
Well, no, I don't think it was that. I think that she never really had a childhood. She got pregnant young. She got married young. She got married at 16.
Wow.
And then she had kids, right? Like 4 kids. So she never really got to really enjoy her childhood.
I can understand that.
So when she got a certain age, she just wanted to live. And we lived with my grandmother, her mother.
Tell me about that. What was it like living with your grandmother?
It was nice. It was really good. My grandmother was good to us. But she passed away
How
when
old
I
were
was
you?
like 6 years old.
Oh my God, you've had a lot of loss in your life.
And
Okay, go.
now I'm doing me, the new me, a new piece of life. At least I won't disappoint myself. You gotta believe it, gotta believe it. I gotta believe it to achieve it. Don't judge a book, looks so deceiving. But we all share some things. We have hearts and we have brains, and our thoughts contain. Some are afraid to express what they really mean. Just keep your eyes on the dream, like your mind's on the scene, and take time in between to just breathe. You know, my grandmother, she's actually the start of me singing, because before my father even discovered that I could sing, my grandmother used to have me singing Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. And
You could sing that song?
I used to.
That's a hard song to sing.
When I was a kid, my grandmother used to play the song, and she'd be like, come here, come sing my song, Jade. And that was the song. That and Jesus Loves Me. The Bible tells me so, you know.
So I was hoping that maybe you could sing something for us today. Would that be cool? Just a little sample. You don't have to do a whole concert, but
She's like, sing a little something. I gotta think about that one. I gotta think about what I want to sing.
okay, we can come back to it, definitely. And go.
My grandmother raised me, so it's like she's the other pinnacle in my life after losing my mother and my father. It's like
What's her name?
Lola.
Lola. That's one of my favorite names. No way.
And she comes and spends her birthday with me every year, and she told me she's looking forward to it. But I like to spoil her.
Yeah, what do you do to spoil her?
I take her out to different places to eat.
You take her to strip clubs?
Nah. But you know, she's from down south, so the last time she came down, I took her to this place where they have really fresh chicharrones.
Oh, yeah?
And she tried it, and it was like when she was a kid. She said she hadn't had chicharron, skins that fresh since her dad made them.
Really? Was she Hispanic?
She grew up on a farm of 16 kids.
Wow. How old is your grandma?
82. She will be 82. So
I bet she's
81.
a pretty lady.
Yeah, I'm going to show you a picture.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture. But she...
Okay, hold on. So, you just had me listening to recordings that you did with your grandmother. Mm-hmm. And those recordings were about her experience as a youth during the civil rights movement. I have to say it was an extremely difficult thing to listen to at certain points. At other points, it was just intriguing and fascinating, and it drew me in. Mm-hmm. How has your grandmother's story affected you, not only as a teacher, but as a Black woman in America today?
I feel like...
We're going to have to redo that because in playing it back, you can hear me chewing on tomatoes, which is really fucking gross and embarrassing. So the question was, how did your grandmother's life influence you not only as a teacher, but as a Black woman living in America today?
She just, is the epitome of what strength is, endurance. My grandmother, she constantly enforces family and how important it is, even when you don't get along with each other. My grandmother's about sticking together and forgiveness. She is someone who really has a strong belief in God.
As you do. I noticed you're very spiritual.
You know, she's grateful, you know, because she took us a lot of places that a lot of people in our community didn't get to experience. A lot of kids didn't go to places we've been. We traveled a lot. You know, we've been to Disney a couple times, and you know, she took all her grandkids on cruises and her great-grands, so.
Oh. Speaking of traveling, I understand that you travel a lot with your music, right?
I do travel. Yeah, I do actually. It depends, you know. Sometimes I get paid to do projects for people. Sometimes I'm just writing and referencing songs for other people to sing.
What's the name of your group?
It's just me, huh?
What's the name of your group?
Oh, I'm not in a group. I'm a solo artist.
You're a solo artist, okay.
Eunice is my stage name.
Eunice is your stage name?
U-Nice. Yeah.
U-N-I-C-E.
Yeah, but it wasn't always spelled like that. It's just...
I think we should share your link.
Me, they always be like, yo, you nice. So, it used to be spelled...
Would it be okay with you if at the end of the video we add your link to the description?
Yeah,
so that people can find you and hear your music, but I am going to get you to sing before you go, hopefully.
Okay. My music is on everything though. It's out on all platforms.
Name them.
iTunes,
Name them. Yeah.
Apple, Spotify. You know, it's on everything except for the only thing it's not on is SoundCloud, because SoundCloud doesn't do copywritten material.
Okay.
But
that's really impressive. You should be proud of yourself.
Oh, I'm proud of myself.
You should be.
I feel like I'm happy because I'm taking steps in the directions of my dreams. And teaching was cool. It was rewarding in a lot of ways, especially financially. But
go on, you think?
I think that even though teaching was rewarding in its own ways, I feel strongly about following my passion and being happy. I think a lot of people settle, and I just refuse to. I know that I'm a great musician. I have other elements. I have other skills that I'm blessed with, but music is just so dear to my heart, and when I do it, I feel more connected to my father. You know?
Were you close with your father?
Absolutely. My dad raised me. He's the reason why I did music. He used to sit us at a table and give us all different parts to come in and say.
Oh, what a gift he gave you. What was his name?
DJ Bluff was his DJ name. People thought he was bluffing about being blind.
That is so cool. Your dad has the
and
coolest
he was a
name.
ladies' man.
Was he now? So if your dad was a ladies' man, I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? Tell me about your love life.
I might have picked up a couple things now. I'm just chilling.
Every time I talk to you, you seem to have a new interest around, or several different interests.
Oh, nah.
Am I busting your game here, right?
Nah, you're not busting my game.
So,
you know, I'm just going to keep it real. I flirt, you know.
You're a huge flirt, right?
I flirt, but I'm not, you know.
Flirting's fun.
I'm not seeing anyone right now.
Well, you're very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And you certainly
I have a crush on someone, but...
Yeah?
We keeping that private.
Okay. Well, the viewers are going to want to know eventually. So let me ask you something. What type of person are you attracted to? Are you attracted to men or women?
I'm attracted to mindsets.
I love that.
I'm looking for someone who's funny, you know?
I love to laugh.
Someone, yeah, absolutely. I love to laugh. I'm looking for someone who's ambitious, driven, just like me. Someone who knows that, okay, I'm secure enough to be over here doing my thing while you over there doing your thing, because, you know, it's important for you to have outside hobbies and goals. I don't like to be smothered, you know? It's important to still do the same things that you were doing before you met me, because that's what attracted me to you. And a lot of people forget that. They get so engulfed that they forget to keep their individuality.
I would totally agree. I hate when people start to date somebody and then all of a sudden they morph into like a mini version of them. and they are no longer available to hang out with or talk to. It's so aggravating.
No, for real.
I mean, it's very normal for people to get immersed in their relationship, but I still think you have to force yourself to take time and be separate from each other and maintain your relationships outside of that relationship, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
So let me ask you something. When you write music, when you're playing your music, what's your mindset when you're doing it? Like, what is it that drives you? What gives you the creativity? And are there certain things that trigger a song out of you?
I think there's certain elements. You know, I noticed that if I'm gonna have like alcohol or whatever, I think that when I drink Budweiser, I notice that I have a higher hit factor. I don't know what it is. But
so aspiring artists should drink Budweiser.
No, I love Budweiser, but I mean, that's not my favorite beer, but
right.
there was other elements that inspired me to write what I write.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Nah, absolutely, but I can't really take credit for what is beyond me. So
is what you're saying that it's best, your songs are best made under some type of outside influence, like smoking weed or drinking something?
It don't always come that way, no.
But some of your best stuff do?
Some of them do, some of them don't. It depends. It really just depends, because I find inspiration in everything, and sometimes it's not even about me. Sometimes it could be about my friends or situations they're going through.
Yeah, I know a lot of people create art like during really difficult, painful moments.
See, that's just it. When I'm really going through something really painful, it's actually hard for me to express it.
Okay.
That's interesting. I have a harder time trying to get out what I want to express because I'm just too hurt.
What about, aside from music, do you still have trouble? Hold on. Outside of music, Jade, is it difficult for you to express yourself when you've been hurt?
I don't feel like it is.
No?
I feel like, no, I'm very direct with people. People always know where they stand with me.
I love that quality in a person.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I feel like if you...
I can't sit there and be fake.
No, me neither.
If I feel away, I'm not about to be up here and smile in your face. It's just like, I ain't got that to do.
Yeah, I think that to be clear and concise with people and letting people know if they've done something to offend you is the best way to maintain a relationship, because if not, you build up resentment and then you blow up on the person, and that's not good.
Yeah, communication is key. So
I'd like to hear you sing something, if that's okay. Come on, you know you want to. You do it all the time. Don't get shy now.
I was hoping. It's like what people never saw. They would never believe it, but I was. And when I wrote this song right here. Brings me back to that time every time I hear it. You can't stop my movement. You'll never break my stride. Cause I was born to do this. All I needed was love. Too many pushed me aside. Used to have crazy thoughts, including suicide. Love me for today. Why wait till I die? Right now is my time. Yeah, it's my time to rise. I've been a victim of lies, but see the truth in my eyes. Cause I could have been broken, but I beat the odds. And it's obvious I got the will to survive. When life throw me tides, I create a wave, they all ride. Off my will and my drive, capturing dreams, spreading my wings on my way to my triumph. Yeah, victory's mine. You have no idea what it takes to be real. You have no idea. You'll see who you to judge me. My time has been wasted far too long. If you choose to judge me, what you think of this song? I know you think shit is sweet, but you don't know my life, I mean my history. Many nights I ain't have shit to eat or bed to sleep, so I wasn't getting sleep. You think you know when you really know the least. Never cried your last tear. Started fighting all your fears, and destiny becomes clear. You have no idea what it takes to beat me. Come on, get my shit for a day. my shit right here. And I just wanna get my track shit, get them platinum plaques hit. Nothing but opportunity. Haters try to ruin me. Always room to grow, always room to learn, always need to burn. What we need, we learn. Hold on. I want you to hear this joint right here.
Okay.
That's Walking My Shoes. But a lot of people like Florida people, I'm gonna say they like this song.
Florida people?
Yeah, they like this song right here.
I came for with unity.
Only because my neighbors.
I don't know why people in Florida this song they like. Used to have you in my arms when I wake up. I used to wonder how many trips it would take us. Who would have knew we would break up? You don't know how I just wish we could make up and make love. I used to have you moaning and feeling. It's crazy how many thoughts you just take up. I'm heartbroken from this breakup. Baby, you changed up. I'm looking for my weed. All they did was play with you. You got people they like to play them games with you. Smoke some cane with you. Do some things for you. Switch it up. Something in their head. Oh, we just in there.
Oh, sorry about it.
Something that they read, tell you lies and tell the truth. I feel like we all got this.
See, I think that's really smart for you to do that, because for me, I just feel like, where's my shot?
Where's your cup? You don't got the cup?
It's right here.
I'm like, where the cups? You got I was like, wait.
What if you do a shot? Doing a shot of this.
Pour your trouble.
It's gonna be just a drop, honey. Then we could do the drink.
This is just the performance. Got a dream, go and catch it. Raise the bar, be eclectic. Set the standard, be effective. There's power in your hands. This is more than just a record. Gotta practice and perfect it. Cause not everybody was blessed with what you was blessed with. Till you pull through, it's gonna get tested. When you're trying to make a change, just don't give up. Move at your pace. Homie, this ain't no race. Just as long as you finish, you can say to yourself you did it. Gotta learn from everyone, no matter what your position. Be loyal to yourself. You gotta spoil yourself. And don't do it if you don't enjoy that shit yourself. I wanna live my life like I deserve. I wanna have love that doesn't hurt. I want people around that know my worth. But sometimes I feel alone. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it hurts.